Please take a moment to share your thoughts with us on our website or via Twitter and Facebook. Be the People is an expression of my heartfelt love for those in our great nation who feel morality, values, and faith are essential. If you would like to support our program as an advertiser or investor, please contact me at carol@bethepeopletv.com. And remember, we the people can be the people. We can and will be the light of the world. Thank you.
This SEC preview is brought to you by Shooters Depot. The Vanderbilt Commodores are coming off their first 9-win season since 1915. One of the key players returning this year is wide receiver Jordan Matthews. He says this team learned a lot last season about what it takes to maintain success, and they want to continue to improve.
With the guys we have in the locker room, if each week we go and dissect the team that we're going to play, and we know that all we have to do is win that game for that week, that's what gives us confidence, and that's how we know we're going to be able to get over there and help them be the great team that we need to be.
2012 is a season the Auburn Tigers would like to forget, as they managed to go 3-9 and winless in the conference. With new leadership under head coach Gus Malzahn, the Tigers are looking to get back to the basics on the Plains and return this program to the greatness it once knew.
We're putting last year in the rearview mirror. We're not worrying about whose fault, why, and all that. Really, I've been talking about getting our edge back, that physical and mental toughness, that blue-collar, hard-nosed, hit you in the mouth. Auburn-type football, which has made Auburn great.
This SEC preview has been brought to you by Shooters Depot.
Hi, I'm Andrea Perry. This Sunday on Around the Region, we get the inside scoop on Riverfront Nights. It's time for the Southern Brewers Festival, and we celebrate RailFest at the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum. That's Around the Region, Sunday at 11 a.m. on Fox 61.
Come into Crystal for great taste at a great value. Crystal, nothing like it.
2.5 Men, weeknights at 6:30 on Fox 61.
The views and opinions expressed in the following are the sole responsibility of the sponsor and not this station.
Hello, and welcome to another edition of Golf Soup. As always, I'm your host, James Lee. Before we go any further into this show, I need to address what you guys saw last week and thus the week before at Copper Basin. Boy, I've taken a lot of flack for my play up there, and well deserved. I mean, it was horrible play, but you know, like I say, I had some personal things going on. I had someone I loved very dearly who was involved in a very bad accident, and as the frantic phone calls came in, the hysterical talk and a phone call dropped, and the information I had about a 2.5-minute window there before I got all the complete information that I had to prepare myself for the worst. I really thought the worst had happened, and that 2.5 minutes is something I still haven't got out of my head. It was very, very difficult for me, and we aired that, or we shot that show the day after that occurred. I was obligated to go up there, otherwise I wouldn't have, but for the first time in my life, and I've probably played 75,000 holes of golf, but that was the first time in my life I've been on the golf course. I really didn't know what I was doing. I mean, I felt completely oblivious to anything, and of course my play reflected it. I'm sure that my personality reflected it as well. I've looked at the footage, and it wasn't me. Fortunately, everything's okay, for those of you who want to know, and I'm so grateful and feel blessed for that. But that was a tough show for me to film, and like I say, I stunk it up out there that day. But wow. Mention that also because I want to apologize to the guys at Copper Basin because it wasn't my greatest show by any means. You know, I know a lot of people like to see me play bad sometimes, and it's the human element of it, which I play bad a lot of times. You just don't get to see all of it. But the guys up at Copper Basin are very, very dear to us, and we're going to be working very closely with them, and we're going to tell you more about that as we get further into this show. This show is. There's a very good reason we were at Copper Basin. There's a good reason that we're here at Lupton this week. There's things coming up that we want to do here at Golf Soup. There's things that we can't do here at Golf Soup without your help. So we're going to be enlisting you guys to get off the cart and tee it up with us. So right now we'll take a commercial break, and we'll be back at the first hole here at Lupton City Golf Club in just a few moments.
Why did you buy your new Ford at Larry Hill Ford? I bought my Fusion Hybrid at Larry Hill Ford because it costs less.
Because they cost less at Larry Hill Ford.
Did you shop other local Ford dealers?
I shopped other Ford dealers around, but I got the best deal at Larry Hill Ford in Cleveland.
Actually, we bought our last 5 vehicles at Larry Hill Ford. The servicing and the pricing is absolutely great.
Take I-75 to exit 20 and go 1 mile east, or see us at LarryHillOnline.com.
Welcome back to Golf Soup. We're on the first tee here at Lupton City Golf Club. Lupton City established in 1939. This is a very old golf course, and it has run the roller coaster through the years, from being in very good shape and a great private course to falling down to nearly being gone to being brought back. It's just been all over the place, and we're going to talk more about that and again Copper Basin and some other things that we want to get going on as we go. For now though, let's play the first hole. Par 5, 447 yards. I've got to redeem myself from last week's showing where I shot 5 over on my 5 holes. What a better place to get redemption than your own golf course. Brad, that's up the left center with a little fade. That'll be perfect. Good tee ball there. Good start. Feel much better today. By the way, Brad's on the camera today instead of Cooper. Cooper's in love. We have to schedule when we can get him to come out to be our cameraman anymore. So you see Cooper on the street, get on him. That's right at the flag, so that's going to be a bad shot. That'll end up right of the green. And I didn't catch it all either. Wow. I thought my troubles were over. Maybe we're continuing on. All right, guys. As I said in the last statement, I pretty much try to maintain the golf course the way the old guys do it across the pond there. So when it starts to get dry, the grass is cut tight. Putter is certainly an acceptable club from off the green. Even though I'm probably 8 yards off the green, putter is probably still my best choice here. So see if we can tap it up there somewhere in birdie range. Go a little left there. That's not bad. It's a tough side hill putt though. If we make it, we'll earn it. All right, guys, there's one putt that has plagued me throughout my entire career. It would be this one here. The 3-foot right to lefter. We got it today though. That's a good stroke. That's where you got to trust your putter. So many times, thousands of times, I just kind of decelerated and kind of wished it into the hole. That time I just kept the blade going toward my line and made it. Good birdie on the first hole here at Lupton. Hole number 2 here at Lupton City, a par 4, 327 yards in length. This, back before we had grass on the golf course, used to be a gimme hole because it was just such hard packed dirt up there. Even a halfway solid drive would get close to the green. Now it's a whole different story. Your landing area is much softer because we got good Bermuda up there, and it obviously offers more resistance, and mosquitoes are huge out here today. Offers more resistance on the roll. However, as hard as it is now, if I hit a really good drive, I can get it close. Now, can I hit a really good drive? And the answer is decent. Just a little bit on the low side of the club, so still going to be a good shot, but it will not be on the green. That's a good 15, 20 yards short of the green. Turn left. Turn more left. That's not bad. That's an 8-footer for birdie. All right, not a bad look at birdie here. Obviously, I'd like to have a 1-inch putt, but as far as birdie putts go, this one's very manageable. Break to my right a little bit, your left as you watch it home. Get in. Atta boy. Wow, Brad. That's a pretty good start there. 2 under for Golf Soup through 2 holes. Kind of got it back going. It's nice to know I can still golf my ball a little bit. Talk to you just a minute about some of the things I talked about at the opening of the show. You know, I'm gonna let Brad pan in behind me here, and you can see the destruction that's going on with the old Dixie Yarns plant behind us there. This Lupton City Golf Club was Dixie Yarns Golf Club from 1939 to 1999, so 60 years it served the people of that plant. And you know, you're talking tens of thousands of people who went through there and fed their families there, and just so much history, not only with that plant and this golf course, but that whole village. There's so much to tell about all this property surrounding the Rivermont Park. Used to be part of this, and it's going away. And it, quite frankly, it saddens me a little bit. Every day I have to drive by that mill and see all the history that's just being lost with it. And that's what we're concerned about here at Golf Soup, the history that's being lost in 9-hole golf courses. This one someday will be gone. This one, you know, it may be tomorrow, it may be 2 years from now, it may be 10 years from now, but this will cease to exist as a golf course one day. And there are a lot more golf courses out there, 9-hole old golf courses, just chocked full of history that stories haven't been told. I know we do Golf Soup each and every week for you guys, but it's the format is I go and play a golf course. We want to document some of these golf courses. We want to document the people that play, the characters that they have, the towns that they're in, the history behind them being built, the history of the industry that once was, when America was so strong. We have a passion for it, obviously. You can hear it in my voice, and that's something that we're going to bring to the forefront very soon. So keep watching Golf Soup, and I'll keep giving you information on what we're doing. Third hole here at Lupton City Golf Club, a par 4, 344 yards in length. This a hole you've really got to trust your swing on. You've got gunch to the right. If you go to the right, you're a lost ball in high weeds, period. You've got a stand of trees there to the left. If you hit it into them, anything can happen. And of course, there's lots of cedar trees. If you get under one of those, then you're not in good shape. It's one that has boggled my mind since I've been playing here. When I'm hitting the driver good, it never bothers me. But if I've got any inkling of a bad thought in my mind, I just have to make myself trust the swing. And if I lose it, I lose it. But I don't want to lose it because I'm chickened out at the last second. So let's hit the big dog, and let's hit it hard. Oh, Brad, it's at the right side of the green and cutting a little bit. Be in good shape. Wow, went a little further than I thought it would. All right, guys, a good drive. I only got about 25 yards left, but I've got a very, very difficult pitch shot here. I've got to drop this well short of the green and try to run it up the bank because the greens are so hard and fast. Jackson, you got a flea there, buddy. Catch the heel. Settle down. Settle down. Yeah, it's a putt at it. Not as good as I like. I flew it probably 2 feet more than I needed to. About 12 feet for a third straight birdie. Stroked it good, Brad. Left it short. Wow. Wow, bummer. All right. Par on third hole here. Hate to get that, but was probably lucky to get the one on the second hole. So it all averages out. Fourth hole, par 3 coming up. Par 3, 145 yards in length. The par 3s here at Lupton, particularly when it gets dry like this, they are the difference makers, whether you win or lose, depending on how well you play them. You play defense on par 3s. You don't go on the offensive these whatsoever. You make a birdie, then you've probably made a mistake. And the way to defend these par 3s is to keep it in front of you. You cannot go long on these things, period. This one included. I got a 9-iron in my hand. If I miss, I want to miss short. And left, by the way. Right at the flag, Brad. Really good shot. Ooh, that's going to be a pretty good putt. It kind of bounced right when it hit, so it didn't move back toward the pin. Probably going to be a 12, 14 footer for birdie. So, but still, as fast as the greens are, still got to be a little defensive with the putter. Anyway, a very good opportunity at birdie. Make a good putt. Get in. Don't stop. Just 2 in a row I've left short. Oh, bonehead Jimmy. That was not necessarily a bad stroke. It was just not a solid strike of the putter. I caught a little on the toe side, which y'all who watch me every week know I line it up on the toe side and come outside the end, but cost me there. Hole number 5 here, par 5, 447 yards. Yes, same distance as the first par 5. This, usually a gimme par 5 if you don't do anything crazy, like blow it right or hit the old Eisenhower tree there. A good solid drive leaves you with a mid iron, most likely a 9 or 8, or sometimes even a wedge, as hard as it is. Should be an easy birdie. Always an opportunity for eagle. Hit it good, boom. Oh, Brad, it's leaking right. It's not going to get in any trouble, but, well, it might have some tree obstructions on the second shot. May have to cut that one around or hit it low. Kind of just fell back off of that one and got that cut going to it. Bad swing. Bad swing. All right, I have made a gimme hole into a tough hole. Well, not just me. My tee shot was not stellar by any means. I don't really have tree trouble. I can skirt it right along the edge of them. But this is one of the most ridiculous pin placements, and yes, I'm talking to you, Brad, you hear me, that I've ever seen. This pin's only about 6 feet onto the front of this green. It's almost impossible. So, I'm going to have to golf my ball to make birdie here. Got about 150 yards left for this second shot. I'm trying to nuke a pitching wedge with a little bit of cut. Be right, baby. Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down, Brad. Yeehaw. Well, we are back in position. I did hit the green, but it ran out a little more than I would have liked, leaving me with about 35 feet for the eagle. Here, just trying to 2-putt, get the birdie and move on. Did I hit it? Golly, I didn't hit it. I didn't even come close to hit it. Man. I killed it. The first one too deadgum soft. I hit that one to the break. Nice par on the gimme par 5. Man, that's disappointing. Should have came out here 3 under par, but just come out 2. Putter been pretty solid so far today and just kind of went away from me there for a second. We're going to take a quick commercial break, guys, and hear from Larry Hill Ford, one of our great sponsors there in Cleveland, Tennessee. We'll be back on the 16th.
Why did you buy your new Ford at Larry Hill Ford?
I bought my Fusion Hybrid at Larry Hill Ford because it costs less.
Because they cost less at Larry Hill Ford.
Did you shop other local Ford dealers?
I shopped other Ford dealers around, but I got the best deal at Larry Hill Ford in Cleveland.
Actually, we bought our last 5 vehicles at Larry Hill Ford. The servicing and the pricing is absolutely great.
Take I-75 to exit 20 and go 1 mile east, or see us at LarryHillOnline.com.
Welcome back to Golf Soup, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we have over 350 episodes of Golf Soup that we have filmed and aired. Been doing it for almost a decade now. That's just hard to imagine that we've been on this show that long. But you've seen a lot of good golf courses. You've seen a lot of lower end courses. You've seen some good golf, bad golf. We've ran the gauntlet for sure here at Golf Soup, and we're ready to change things up a little bit. We want to get serious about doing a documentary on some old golf courses. This one obviously is going to be one that we're going to feature on at Copper Basin. Copper Basin's even older than us. Copper Basin was built back in the 20s. And not only document the history of what they have, where they've been, and see, unfortunately, where too many of them are going, but we also want to show you the value that these kind of golf courses have. You know, my course is so much better. Today it is a golf course. When I took over, it was Goat Track, but it's still a lower end golf course, and I understand that, and our prices reflect that. But without us, the smaller courses, the 9-hole courses, the lower end courses, it could get very ugly for the average golfer in any city. I remember back in the mid-90s when green fees started just increasing like crazy. You know, I remember them being about $18, $20, and within a couple of years, you're looking at $36, $41 rounds of golf. And even today, you know, you play some of the Chattanooga City courses here in town, you're going to pay over $40 to play. Wow. What kind of jobs you people got that you can afford to play there 2 or 3 times a week? Anyway, that's what we want to try to get out in film, to get put down on film and to air. So soon we will be announcing a Kickstarter project that Golf Soup's going to do along with some other golf courses, and see if we can't bring that to you, bring you some really good programs. Not that Golf Soup isn't good, but it's going to be a little different. We're going to visit with the towns people, the golf courses. We'll still play golf as always, but we're going to give it more of a, as Brad likes to say, the American picker feel to it. So anyway, it's coming. Just letting you know. 6th hole, par 3. My putter has been average, I guess. Otherwise, we'd be super low. This another tough par 3. Don't want to miss long, left, or right. Short's your only bailout point here. And I've missed, no, maybe not. I've hit it so bad, it's actually coming back right at the green. Wow, it's on the green. That swing felt like it should have been 20 yards left. And I think I just skanked it so bad that it ran up the face a little bit and got a good bounce, and we got another long birdie putt. I think I left that one short too. I did, right in the heart and short. That's the 3rd time today that I've hit it on the toe side. Something's going on. But it is a par on a very difficult par 3. You just, if you've never played Lupton, you don't know how difficult these par 3s are out here. Still 2 under. Seventh hole here at Lupton City Golf, a short par 4, 270 yards in length. This one that has plagued me lately. I've been trying to hit a cut. I've been away from my cut for way too long, and my cut with the 4-wood seems to be a 20-yard hook. So I'm setting up left to bring it back right, and I'm taking it even further left. It's killing me. But I'm going to stay with it and try to hit that swing again. I came close 2 days ago to hitting it just right. See if I can recount that. Cut a little. That's pretty much straight. Started at left of the green and staying there. Good ground cut though, so that may be okay. If it gets enough momentum, it could get up there pretty close to the green where you have a putter or just a little bitty flip wedge in our hand. Finally, a good tee shot on this hole. I'm just about 4 inches off this green, so certainly got putter in my hand. This could have been a spectacular day today. This could have been a great round because I've had a very good opportunity for birdie or eagle on every hole. Just haven't cashed in enough. See if we can get lucky here. Probably about 35 feet. Keep digging because you're in. Another one short of the hole. Wow. I mean, they're easy birdies, but come on, man. Eighth hole here at Lupton, a par 3, 155 yards in length, actually plays closer to 145 normally, may even be 140, maybe 137 or so today. This is the last of the defensive swings I've got to make, and I'm not really even making a defensive swing. I'm 3 under. If I can avoid a big number, a bogey won't kill the day by any means. So I'm going to try to make just a good golf swing. Get another opportunity for birdie. Right at it, Brad. Maybe a fudge left of it. Good looking shot. Whoa, what a bounce. Still a good putt at it, but man, I've been the king of sucky bounces today for sure. Every time it's supposed to go one way, it jumps the other. Who'd I make mad this morning? Good putt at it though. Another good look at birdie. Par 3s I've played pretty well. Of course, I got away with a really bad shot over there, but I've got about 14 feet up the hill. Try to get one to the hole without running it too far by. It's to the hole. I borrowed too much. Not much to this. This is a little video putt. Ninth and final hole of the day for us here at Golf Soup. We play number 9 right now as a par 5. It's backed up to about 430 yards, somewhere in that neighborhood, maybe a little more, 437, something like that. A short par 5 by any standards, but it makes it a fun golf course, and we're not the kind of golf course that's looking to beat people up. Golf course will do that on its own when it gets hard and dry like this. So making this to a par 5 makes it a lot more fun for everybody to play. So we're going to keep it that way on film today. You got trouble to the right. You got this tree to the left that sometimes gets in my eye. But it's not today. I don't see it, Brad. Do you see it? Okay, Brad says no. Just a good solid swing. Right up the middle. Not particularly long, but right in the center. See if we can get out of here with a birdie or eagle. Might be pretty good, Brad. Whoa, darling. Whoa. Oh, Jacko, we just drifted it off the green a little bit to the right. Good swing, though. Just a little off target. Even though we're off the green, we still got a realistically good look at eagle here. Only about 14, maybe 15 feet away. This to get us out here at 5 under. We're due one. Not gonna be that one. My gosh, that's gone. About 6 foot left now for a birdie. What a way to end the day. Oh well. The putter was good at times, and it was very bad at times. Finished like 3 under out here. Had the chance to be super low out here today, but that's the way it goes. I'm still getting back on my game, still trying to get my head back into some things. So I'm happy with the round we played today. Before we go to commercial break, one more time, if you're not familiar with Kickstarter, then start familiarizing yourself with it. As I said, we've done a lot of episodes. I've tried to quit Golf Soup every week for the last 2 years, I think, and inevitably somebody call me, email me, see me on the street, in a restaurant, whatever, and tell me how much they love the show and how much they enjoy watching it every Saturday morning or DVRing it, watching it. So I know you guys have enjoyed the show, and I'm sure that we've brought you enough enjoyment, whether it be through my good play, through my bad play, through my infamous moments when I've been some very low times. But anyway, it's we're going to look to you to help us take Golf Soup to a bigger level very soon. In fact, most likely we'll be launching our Kickstarter project the day after this airs. So the following week we can let you know what we're doing for sure, and we got some great rewards with it too. It's not just well, those of you who are familiar with Kickstarter know. Those of you who aren't, get familiar with Kickstarter. We need your help, Golf Soup fans. You've got to stand up and help us. Quick commercial break. We'll be back to finish the show.
Why did you buy your new Ford at Larry Hill Ford?
I bought my Fusion Hybrid at Larry Hill Ford because it costs less.
Because they cost less at Larry Hill Ford.
Did you shop other local Ford dealers?
I shopped other Ford dealers around, but I got the best deal at Larry Hill Ford in Cleveland.
Actually, we bought our last 5 vehicles at Larry Hill Ford. The servicing and the pricing is absolutely great.
Take I-75 to exit 20 and go 1 mile east, or see us at LarryHillOnline.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have much time because I've talked a lot through this show. Remember, if you're not familiar with Kickstarter, you can find it at www.kickstarter.com. We will have a link to it on the Golf Soup webpage or Lupton City webpage, either one or websites that you want to go to. Check it out, but get ready, folks. We want to do something special here with Golf Soup, and we want to do it right, and we need your help to get there. So don't forget us here at Golf Soup. Next week, we'll tell you all the details about what we got going on, and I hope that you and everybody who's a fan of Golf Soup will jump in and help us. Until next week, I'm James Leith for Golf Soup, and we'll see you on the course.
This SEC preview is brought to you by Shooters Depot. Last year, the Mississippi State Bulldogs opened the season with 7 wins. The back half of the season saw the Dogs drop 5 of the last 6. Senior quarterback Tyler Russell believes that lessons were learned and has better prepared them for the future.
We got to do the things we did last year and at the first part to get back to where we were when we lost that one game. And I feel like even if we do lose games next year, we can bounce back and be able to not let that one game define the rest of our year.
Last season was the first year for the Missouri Tigers in the SEC. The transition was not as easy as some had hoped. Injuries plagued the Tigers early, and they never seemed to recoup. With new offensive leadership and a few key players returning, Mizzou is looking to make a better showing in the SEC this year.
Everything's measured off wins and losses, and I think at the end of the day, that's your job to go out there and win games, and I think that's what makes the great teams great. They're able to fight through the injury bug and still be productive.
This SEC preview has been brought to you by Shooters Depot.
It's the award-winning best comedy.
What if I gain 100 pounds? You gonna leave me then?
No.
What's with the pause?
Same family, new home.
Get your hands off of me.
No, make me.
Modern Family, nightly.
Weeknights this fall on Fox 61.